one question in my book. We profiled the golden age of cinema. You know, there was a time when making films was like a family affair. You knew everybody, you knew the whole families. It was so much more intimate, so much more meaningful. And you know, if the two actors like a Shashi Kapoor, Amitabh Bachchan were working together, they were like brothers, like they were on the screen. How do you think the industry has changed, you know, from your grandfather to your father and now you, and it's gone through so many changes, especially from the 70s onwards. Can you just tell us a little bit about what you think of that?
Well, honestly, I'm not too. I don't know how the times during my grandfather's era would be. I've only heard stories from my grandmother. I was not fortunate enough to have met my grandfather. But knowing stories and anecdotes from my grandfather's life through my father and my grandmother, my family always told me that it used to be one big happy family. And right now, it's not that. Right now, it's yeah. Right now, unfortunately, it's changed a lot. Obviously, it's maybe for the betterment for the industry that it's become a little more corporate right now. Even now, though you have a lot of legendary actors, you know, kids and sons coming into the industry, but it's no more necessary that only they have to take the legacy forward. And today we have so many examples of so many newcomers and so many actors who've not been a part of the fraternity at all, and they've come and they've conquered so much for themselves. So today I think talent speaks, you know, much louder than relations, and eventually I think that will stay. Yeah, we've definitely become corporate, and like. Correct. Nice, yeah.
The things they used to do for friendship and a lot of those kind of things, like Devika Rani and Himanshu Roy, and how they started Bombay Talkies, that was brave. That was downright.
Like Mukesh and Raj Kapoor. Mike. Mukesh and Raj Kapoor are like body and soul, you know. They were body and soul. And one voice. Now it's not that. Now a lot of things have changed. Now everyone's there's no more brotherhood out here. You know.
Yeah,
now
it's more bottom line.
Yeah, it's very competitive. It's very cutthroat competition. You know, things have changed, but nonetheless, creativity has no boundaries. So I think people need to be a little more, you know, precise when it comes to the field. So it's fine.
Okay. And new people are getting a chance. New talent is getting a chance. So I ain't complaining.
Yeah, you shouldn't be complaining. I don't think anyone is ever complaining, because now actually, luckily, the audience is also accepting a lot of films, you know, and a lot of different kind of cinema is being made. I debuted in a film called Johnny Gaddar. My parents weren't really happy about that. They never thought that Johnny Gaddar should be my launch pad.
Yeah,
you know, they always thought that Johnny G is like, oh my God, you're killing 5 people in the film. You belong to Mukesh's family. You know, legacy of singers, and you should be singing nice songs. I said, I need to make an impact as an actor.
And you did. It's one of my favorite films, and 4 people present here worked on that film.
Wow.
Yeah, if you can raise your hands. Sai,
Hey,
Rumi, Priyanka. We used to all be management trainees, and it was my first job, yes. And we worked on Johnny Gaddar. That was like first job, first film kind of a thing.
Johnny, yeah.
So very memorable film for us.
Creativity has no boundaries. I've always maintained that. So, and I believe a lot in giving. You know, I see. For me, it's as good as someone having belief in me as a talent. When I came, I promise you, I have been to every single door, every producer's door, and literally begged them for work.